Hey everyone, so obviously as the caption says, this video is going to be 10 signs you are in a bad relationship. I hope you guys like it, and here we go. Oh, and pay attention. Okay, so the first one is that you're afraid to speak your mind. So what I mean by this is, like, say they do something that you don't like, or they say something that you don't like, and instead of just talking to them about it, you're so afraid that you're going to get in a fight that you just don't say anything and you let it continue. That's not a healthy relationship. I know you really like this person, but if you're afraid to talk to them about what's concerning you, then that is a big sign that it's not a good relationship and you should probably get out of it. Or talk to them about it and see what happens. Number 2 is that you're always fighting. Now this is, let me put it this way, in this perspective. Fighting every now and then is fine. That's a normal thing that couples do, and I'm going to get more into that a little bit later. But there comes a point when it's too much. Like if you're fighting every day or every hour or every other day, then it's a sign that things probably aren't the way they should be, and that you either A, need to talk it out, or B, need to find other people. Number 3 is that your significant other is always finding a reason to be mad at you. Whether it's the way you say something, or the way you look at something or someone, or it's the people you hang out with, that they're always going to find a reason to be angry at you and to blame you for something. This is a big sign in most relationships that it's just getting too far in a way, and yeah. Now here's one. Like I said, there is always fighting and then there is never fighting. So if you're always fighting, that's really bad, but if you never fight, then that's also bad, because if you're not fighting about at least something small every now and then, or maybe they told you the truth about something and you're a little bit angry about it, never fighting is a sign that there are things that are being left unsaid, and that can lead to a very messy end of a relationship. Okay, number 5 is similar to the last one, but it's they never fight for anything. So it's like what I've said in my other videos, where they seem that like they just don't care about anything. Like you say that you're gonna go hang out with a bunch of your guy friends and you're a girl, and they're just like, oh, I don't care. Or you say that you're gonna hang out with a bunch of your girlfriends and they're like, oh, well, I don't care. I mean, it's normal to be a little bit jealous. Now, don't go like super crazy jealous, like, I don't want you hanging around any of them, even if you're around your other friends and stuff. Now, don't be like that, but you know, like, it's normal to be a little jealous, so maybe just be like, you know, I don't know if I feel comfortable with you hanging out with all girls or all guys or something like that. That's a normal reaction, and you know, and so if they're just like, you know, oh, it's fine, and they just don't fight for you for anything, like maybe you're a girl and some guy grabs your butt and your boyfriend's like, oh, hey, yeah, man, high five. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Or maybe on the guy's side, some girl comes up and like grabs your crotch and your girlfriend's like, oh yeah, hey girl, high five. Yeah, no. That's a pretty big sign. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, number 6 is that they bring you down. Now, this isn't like, oh, they grab you and bring you down. This is like, so maybe you have this dress that you really like, or this outfit that you like, or something that you really like to do, and they just make you feel terrible for it. Like maybe you have a really great friend, and so this goes either way, and so you hang out with this friend, and maybe it's a friend of the opposite sex, And so every time you hang out with this friend, like despite the fact that maybe this friend is gay, or maybe this friend has a girlfriend or boyfriend, or maybe you guys just legitimately aren't interested in each other and you've shown that, your boyfriend or girlfriend will always make you feel bad about it. They'll always bring you down for hanging out with them or something like that. That's a very big sign that you're not in a good relationship, because if, you know, for anything, if they're making you feel bad for doing anything that you like, then you need to get out of there, because that's one, emotional abuse, and two, it's not right, and you deserve something a lot better than that. Number 7 is that they're never around. Now, I don't mean like, oh, they're working and so you're just kind of down. I mean like, you don't know where they are sometimes, and there are times that they won't even message you, and I mean, you just don't know what to think about any of it, because they never really talk to you much about anything. It's like they're just there one moment and then they're gone the next, so they're never around. That could be a big sign of like cheating, or now don't go think that someone's cheating on you just because they might not be around very often. It could just be that they aren't really treating you the way they should be. But if they're never around, that's another big sign. Okay, so healthy relationships, they need their alone time. So number 7 is that you are never alone, because they won't leave you alone. Now I know, especially in the first couple of weeks, you guys are going to always want to hang out together and have fun, but healthy relationships, they have that moment where it's okay to kind of give them a little bit of space, let them be by themselves, or let them be with their friends or something. It shows that you have trust in a relationship, and it shows that you really are okay with yourselves and with each other. Like, the biggest part about it is that you obviously trust each other enough to leave them alone and let them do what they want to do. So, yes, hanging out is great, hanging out is good, but sometimes, you know, getting some time to yourselves is also good. So, okay, now this is a pretty obvious sign that you are in a bad relationship. If someone you are dating, or someone you have dated and are possibly thinking about dating again, has cheated on you, or at any moment in time, and you know about it, get out of that relationship now, or stay out of that relationship, no matter how much you love that person, and no matter how much they say that they love you and that they're going to stop. Something that I luckily did not have to learn the hard way, that I learned from, you know, my older sisters and from other people, is that once someone's a cheater, they're always a cheater. They don't stop, because once they've gotten a taste of that, they seem to like it. Like, because people are typically, now, this is just a generalization, this is not all people, are thrill seekers, and cheating kind of brings a thrill, because it's not the someone that you're with, and it's kind of like something that's forbidden. So, you know, if you are with someone who has cheated on you, or someone who has cheated on you is trying to get back with you, stay away from them. It's a bad idea. You're only going to get hurt more and more each time. So, yeah. Okay, so what I mean by number 9 is that they won't let you have any friends. So, now this is the kind of person that they just want to consume all of your time. They don't give you time to yourself. They're more suffocating you. And this is actually the beginning step of a sign showing that they are abusive, because they try to cut you off from the people who care about you most, because they want you to feel like they're the only ones who can care about you. They want you to feel like that there is no one else who is ever going to care about you more than them. So if this person is cutting you off from your friends, whether it's slowly one by one, or it's whole groups at a time, and they're just telling you can't hang out with them, get out of there ASAP. Like, this person is worse than a cheater, and cheaters are bad. And because it's a very, very big sign that they are abusive. And, you know, even if they're not abusive, it's, you know, they should trust you enough to know that it doesn't matter who you hang out with, that you're going to be loyal to them. Okay, so 0 loyalty, 0 trust. This is the person that always seems to be flirting with someone else. Like, they can never get their hands off of someone else. So it's like you turn your back for 1 second, and then when you turn around, you see your girlfriend like leaning up on a guy, putting her hand on his shoulder and like rubbing down it. That's taking it too far. Or like for guys, it's they're like letting the girl like rub all up on them and stuff. And then they'll turn around, and when you try to like go hang out with a guy friend of yours or something like that, or a girlfriend of yours, they freak out and they don't trust you, and they think, like, they accuse you of cheating on them. That's another sign of cheating. And you know, a sign of a guilty conscience is that they're not going to trust you if they feel they can't be trusted. Now, you know, just because someone doesn't trust you very much, it doesn't mean that they're cheating on you. It could also mean that they've been cheated on and they just don't know how to trust. They don't know that 2 people are never going to be the same. Like, this girl may not be like this girl. Jill may not be like Susie. Susie Q may not be like Susie B. Just saying. Okay, so this was 10 signs you're in a bad relationship. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below. And I will make one more video later on tonight. Just because my iPod's dying right now and I gotta go get these videos posted up anyways. So I will see you guys later. I love you guys, and stay you.